So being a new real estate agent, new realtor, for me, one of my initial questions was, what do I do that very first day? I'm in the office. There's a lot of realtors that work out of the house. But for me personally, I needed to get in the office and see how it went. So day one, whether it's setting up your calendar, your contacts, what is that must do on your first day?
All the things. I think your first day needs to be centered around how you're going to run your business. So setting up your business for success. And that's going to include setting up your banking account so that it's when the money does come in, you know how it's going to filter out. It's going to be setting up your daily calendar. What is your day going to look like every day that you're working in real estate? I'm a huge proponent in time blocking. I honestly was against it for years. I thought, I am a great worker. I don't need to block my time. And then I did it, and it's been a game changer for me. So if someone asked, I would say from 8 to 12 every single day, you need to be focusing on creating new business. And it's first, because that's the first thing that you need to do. Nothing else matters if you don't have any business. So from 8 to 12, if that's calling everybody you know, finding new people to call that you don't know yet, calling the people you do know and asking them who they know that you need to know. If you already have leads, calling them and following up with them. And then from 12 to 1, you should have lunch. I love food, but that's not the reason. You should have lunch with somebody else. So pick somebody, one of those people that you called from 8 to 12. Hey, can I buy you lunch today? I think you will make so many contacts and such great community with that person, a connection with that person, that conversation will help breed other conversations. So by the end of that conversation, you should have at least one name of somebody that person knows that you can meet with at your next lunch meeting.
So in that conversation, would you ask them, tell me somebody,
so let's say you took out your insurance broker. So everyone has insurance, right? So you buy insurance from somebody. So I would take them out to lunch, and you don't have to talk about real estate for the first 45 minutes. You can ask them how their business is, and they'll be glad to tell you. And you should be friends with them, right? So you're going to have a great conversation, and by the end of it, you can say, I'm in real estate now. Is there anybody that you think I should connect with?
Okay.
And just leave it at that. And they'll tell you someone.
We have talked about, too, like some other people, intentional lunches to have, whether it be an insurance agent, a financial planner.
Yes.
We talked about a couple of those.
CPA. Any attorneys that divorce attorney, bankruptcy attorney, and your friends.
Yeah.
They'll know people too that you can connect with.
So 12 to 1 is lunch. So we call and prospect in the morning. Social media is a big part of that as well. Lunch, and then in the afternoons.
In the afternoons, hopefully you have appointments.
Hopefully we have
appointments. Right. So if you do the 8 to 12 every single day, pretty soon your 1 to 4 is going to be filled with appointments. If it's not, and you're still new, and it's your first day, you're not going to have an appointment, likely. So you go back to prospecting. So you prospect no less than 50% of your day every single day, whether you're a new agent or you've been doing it 20 years. You have to continuously get new business, and new business isn't always brand new business, but your past clients and that kind of stuff. So if you have appointments from 1 to 4, that's when hopefully they will be scheduled, and if not, then prospecting. A lot of people ask me, well, what about the people that work during normal business hours and they can't meet from 1 to 4?
Right.
A couple things. One, if that person had to go to a doctor, they would find a way to get off during that time. And they're buying likely the biggest financial thing that they're ever going to buy or sell. So it's a pretty big investment.
Right.
Most of the time people can find off time. If not, then you shift it to the afternoon or evening. Right. And something that's my passion. I was a kid with a dad. I was a real estate kid.
Yeah.
And a lot of his nights and weekends were gone. He shifted probably about 10 years ago to not as many nights and weekends, and he saw his business thrive, which is interesting because he just looked at it differently. So it's going to happen, but I just hope that a lot of your nights and weekends will be spent with family, because that's what's the most important.
That's so important, because if
they come first.
Yeah.
Right. They have to. You mentioned something about social media, and you and I have talked about this before, the high fives. So finding 5 people in your social media to like, comment, share, maybe send them a private message on social media, and doing that every single day and just making it a part of your normal 8 to 12 time. I'm going to do my high fives. And that can also include 5 handwritten notes. Handwritten notes are a lost art.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but when I go to the mailbox and there's something there that someone actually wrote to me, it means
so meaningful.
like, I can't believe it. So who are those 5 people to you? And sending them a note, just, hey, it was good to see you the other day. Just a note of encouragement, I think goes a long way. And that's part of prospecting. It's creating that network of people and that community of people that surround you.
And I think also there's other groups like on Facebook, whether it's Nashville Moms or Business Women of Franklin or whatever it may be. But to join those groups, we talked about that a little bit. And then just the more you comment and get to know people in there, then you do build
a rapport.
Even
if
with
they
people.
don't know you, they see you as someone that is interested in their community,
Right.
whatever community that is, whatever group that is. And then when they think of real estate or have a question, they'll remember you and they'll know who to find.
Reach out to as the expert. And then as far as networking goes, from whether it's just in the people you know, but then there's other aspects of networking too.
Yes, there's several business networking groups. There's BNI is probably the most well-known. We're part of a BNI group and a City Current group, which, so the BNI is just other business owners, and it might be financial planners or home inspectors or lenders, and those kinds of people. And the whole point is you get together once a month and talk about your business and how you guys can help each other out. So that's one great way. And City Current is the same. It's just the business owners of larger companies, like the C-suite, the CEOs and owners of larger companies. I find it really, really actually fun. I mean, to have a community of people that you can talk to about what it's like to own and run a business, and help each other out and create really great friendships and business relationships where we have them. If I send a buyer to Michael Brown at Churchill Mortgage, I know that he's going to take excellent care of them. I don't have to worry about it because I know that that's what he's good at and that's what he's passionate about. And that's perfect. I mean, that's what you want, is a team of people surrounding you that you know can take care of your clients.
Through the whole process.
Right.